Hello my boys, good morning. In this beautiful day I want to talk about a flask that GGG added in patch 326. This is a flask that I've been farming last week like crazy on stream. So I did over 50 invitations in order to get this flask here, but I didn't drop it. And boy, the invitations are expensive. So let me put it like this. In this beautiful video I will show this flask, how it works, what it does. I will open the boss encounter and I will show you the mechanics. I will talk about the drop chance and all that good stuff. And also towards the end I will open a map doing general presentation with the flask equipped. So let's jump into the bread. I will just equip it here. Let me start by saying that this flask is pretty inconsistent. Yeah, you get different powerful buffs. The buffs are very powerful, but inconsistent. So flask is only for fun, just for having fun. You want to use this flask to have fun on an already good build. So your build is already tanky, it's already strong. You want to have some fun, you'll buy this flask. If you want to make your character more powerful, do not buy this flask because the effects that you get are strong but inconsistent. So let's start with this warning now. When you trigger this flask, you will get a powerful effect that it's tied a little with the divination cards pretty much, yeah? For example, this is useless for some builds. Let's try again. I'm resetting here the charges. Yeah, here it's for damage mitigation. But you see, you get them inconsistent. The effects are powerful, but you get them inconsistent. Here you have for clear speed, it will explode monster packs. So this flask is all about having fun. All damage from hits can poison. The buff lasts 20 seconds, that's important to notice. You have a bunch of them. Here you attack and cast speed, critical strike chance, stealth, this means the enemies are less likely to hit you. Let's see this one, the regenerate, you see a lot of regeneration, you got the idea. Now, so let me explain where this flask comes from. If you want to drop it yourself because it's expensive, you will buy Echo of Reverence. You go here to Fragments, in the currency exchange you have Echo of Reverence and you buy it here. And as you can see, oh boy, the Fragment is expensive. It's one of the new bosses that were added in patch 326. My boy, let's buy one, why not? I will overpay for this video, because why not? You know, who doesn't want to overpay in the morning? You know what they say, we like to overpay in the morning. So yeah, we're gonna run the boss 2 times. I've run this invitation, like I said, more than 50 times, so the probability to drop the flask is very low. As a matter of fact, we know the drop chance of the flask. Let me check it. So you can open POE Wiki and here you have all the information that you need to know. Here, Incarnation of Dread is the boss that will drop the flask, can drop the flask. As you can see, it's 3% drop chance. Pretty low. Pretty low. The flask is expensive. It's called Wine of the Prophet. Let's search it here. The Prophet, it's around 60 divines. No, a little more. No, 60 divines, you see. But it's not consistent. People just buy it to have some fun and then they will sell it because it's inconsistent. We have much better flask alternatives for this. And the buffs that it provides, you can see them here on POE Wiki. The buffs are, most of them are really strong. For example, we have this one, deal double damage. It's good, but you need to get it. This is the problem, you need to get it. This is especially good for mapping where you have a lot of monsters, so you can cycle the buffs. You know, you kill monsters, the flask gets charged, you switch to another buff. I don't want to bore you to death reading all this crap. I will put in the description of the video the link to POE Wiki. Look here, basically you have a mini headhunter. See, here. Mini headhunter with this, but last 20 seconds. Here, this is a nice one, 50% movement speed, skills fire 4 additional projectiles. You need to understand that these are really strong buffs. Few of them suck. Even here, the movement speed helps. Good, good. Now, my boys, let's open the boss that drops the flask. So it has 3% chance to drop the flask. Let's put it here and let's do it. So we see what's all about. We do it here. The fight is very easy and pretty straightforward. The only problem is that the boss has a lot of phases. And takes like 2 minutes to complete.
On the edge of a new tomorrow, a brighter future, a secure future for one and all.
Nothing is secure within the reality of torment.
So this boss has 4 phases.
She wholly reforged him.
But the phases are identical, you'll see. Okay. The boss itself, it's easy, this is not understand, you just need to get the flask. Let's press it, by the way. So here you need to collect the petals. First red, then blue, and you bring them back to the boss. It says here, collect the blue rose now, you wait for it to spawn. Look, it spawned, you take it, and you put it to the boss. Let's put the flask.
What reason?
And here Now you need to wait for the phases. This is the problem with the boss. So even if you have shit ton of damage, you still need to wait for the phases, and this sucks. Yeah, so I did this bitch over 50 times on stream. No flask. And this shows that the flask has a really low drop chance. Ben, do your phase already. Here is the first rose. You take it. You put it to the boss. I will sell the flask after this video because the flask, again, it's inconsistent. It's not... you think you want it, but you don't. Let's put it like this. After the boss, I will also do a map showcase.
Influence and power awaken.
Man, the boss is pissing me off. He's really slow, you know, you're wasting a lot of time. Look here, my timer. And this is one more reason why you should do your memories, because you can drop these boss fragments that you can sell for a good price. You see, more than 2 divines is this invite. Okay. And now we have a chance to drop the special flask. 3%. We didn't got it. Now, here the body armor is quite common, a common drop. Now I want to show you a trick. Here you will get some bases. We have memory strands. In case you have missed it, this was added in this leak. What's so special about memory strands? When you identify such an item, you're inclined of getting tier 1 and tier 2 modifiers. Yeah, let's see. Look here, tier 1 intelligence, tier 1 stun and block recovery, maximum energy, shield and mana, etc. But I still have memory strands on it. I'll show you this trick. Most of you already know, but some of you maybe have missed it. You can use a simple Chaos Orb here to reroll the memory strands, and it will still be inclined to give you tier 1 modifiers. You see? Cold resistance tier 1, tier 2, maximum, you see? But it consumes my memory strands, now I have 3. You can pick up good bases from this boss and you will reroll with Chaos Orb because it's inclined, as long as it has memory strands, to give you tier 1 and tier 2 modifiers, and some of them can be expensive, some of these items. Yeah, so you can do this. Now let's open the maps to see this flask, how it performs inside the map, because you want to see the real deal. Should you buy this crap or not? POEGuy will show you. POEGuy will show you. Let's put here ultimatum. So I have made a strategy yesterday with ultimatum and Starfall Crater to trigger it. I'm gonna do it that beauty. And here we have a lot of monsters, meaning that I will use the flask multiple times. So yeah, the flask is fancy, but it's not that good. Let's put it like this. Okay, let's trigger it. 50% movement speed, for example. Oh, now I move like the wind. See? So I got the buff that gives me 50% movement speed. This was a lucky hit. Let's press it again. What I got? This one helps with physical damage mitigation, but I don't need it because my build is very tanky here, you see? So it's inconsistent effects. That's the problem with that flask, it's very inconsistent. Let's press it again. What I got? Area of effect and non-curse aura, so my auras are better than area of effect. This again, for my build here, is not that great. See? Depends on your build. Let's press it again. Skills fire for additional. This is great for my build here. Great effect, but you need to hit it. You have too many options that you can hit, making it very inconsistent, you know.
The vapors are inescapable.
Yeah, so after this presentation I will sell the flask back. It's not worth it in my opinion. We have much better flask alternatives. In my opinion, here I'm using a Mage Blood, but even for non-Mage Blood you can have better flasks. More consistent. Oh, reduce life 90%. Okay, I'll take this crap. Basically, this will disable my life regeneration, pretty much. Let's use the flask again. I talk about life regeneration and I get more here. Yeah. So this one gives me a lot of regeneration, as you can see. This build can do all the modifiers in ultimatum, so that's why I'm doing with Grueling Gauntlet. The Trial Master picks the modifiers for me. Okay, let's check this one. Maximum life as maximum energy shield. If you check my energy shield now, you will see that I have close to 3,000. Now this is from the flask.
Your doom.
Let's press it again. Check this one. Global defense is increased damage. This is a great one on all the builds. Yeah, so it's all about fun here. It's not about... You can apply an additional curse and you curse with Enfeeble.
Be torn to shreds.
Yeah. Should I recommend this flask? Hell no. No. Again, this flask will be used mostly for mapping, but it's inconsistent. You don't want such a flask for mapping. You will buy it only if you're bored and you want to have some fun, pretty much.
Safe choice.
Yeah. Oh, actually this is good. I will use a Titan Mythic Orb, and this can get it to a unique after this map. Let's try it again, what we get. Attack speed is great, increased movement speed. It's a shawarma buff, it gives you everything. Oh. Here we got the... Check the minimap. We got the lost shipments, yeah? So in my strategy here, we also have lost shipment. We can give you a lot of tattoos, for example. And some of these tattoos are expensive. So you get extra loot from these crates. Yeah. Even found Divine Orbs in these crates. Yeah, lost shipments is fun. If you want to do this strategy, you can see it on my channel. I made a video yesterday. And today on stream, I will farm a whole day this beauty. I want to show people how good this is. Basically, we're looking for the Starfall crater, but we're also doing the ultimatum in each map. That's how it works. From time to time, you'll find lost shipments.
You stain that this choice carries weight. Run if you must. It won't save you in the end.
Put this.
Show no weakness. It is forfeit.
Yeah, let's press it again. Here, Flask life recovery rate. Maybe you don't want this. Let's press it again. Again, area of effect and not curse. So you're basically, this is a luck-based flask. You need to get lucky in order to trigger something good, which I don't like, I don't encourage, you know. I don't like and I don't encourage. So, moral of the story, POEGuy will show you what to do with this flask. In case you farm the memory and you get it, POEGuy will show you. You put it here and you sell it. You sell it. Let's put it 60 divines, yeah, because mine has good rolls here, really good rolls. As a matter of fact, let me price check it. 60 is fine, you know. When you know, you know. Yeah, you sell it because it's fun, but we want to have consistent flask in this game. Well, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the day and good luck.